authentic shit anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Fell out the country, man. You already know, man. It's been a little minute. We get up in this bitch, ain't nothing routine, bitch. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? We just get on this bitch and just start popping it, man. So how y'all been? Hope everybody been blessed. You did. Hope everybody been, you know what I mean, getting to it. We know one body. We know anybody that's gonna get to it is gonna be that nigga John Morant, bro. That's this nigga here.
Hmm.
But Zach
Uh,
Edey, we saw it. His mobility up and down the floor as John.
Nigga hit the gesture on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Some form of
Hit
gesture
the
there. You can make.
now
What?
look. Now watch Draymond. You see Draymond? You see Draymond, bro?
Yeah.
Draymond was looking like, bro, what? What is this? Why is he doing that? Like what? And then you see Steph. He's even kind of like, what? Why are you doing that, bro? Listen, nigga, this is not the fucking streets, bro. Like, goddamn. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga. He just can't get right.
Man.
Like,
Nah,
this nigga be thinking this is the trenches. Like, bro, we made it. Like, shit. What you
man.
gonna say, bro?
Man, I could have swore we hit when Culture Media first took off when we started. I could have swore I got on John Morant ass when he paused when he was doing this shit. I told that nigga he needed a PR team and he needed to take accountability. Here we is a year and a half later, and this nigga still doing the same shit.
A
So
year and a half later, suspensions later, fines later. Like,
like you still didn't learn, bro. Like this is how we know you didn't learn your lesson, bro. Because he actually had an interview after the game, and he talking about, yeah, I'm the villain, so I really just don't care at this point anymore. All right, nigga, you keep playing in Adam Silver face, bro. He gonna make an example out of you, bro. Like he let you slide, but with the context with that clip, Buddy Hill had actually did it from the bench, and then Josh shot it back. But
oh,
the thing is, Ja, you don't have this type of leisure to where you could be doing that gesture because you've been seen with real guns and you have incidents going on. It's like you're a repeat offender, so it's like these niggas shooting guns after they shoot. They can do that because they ain't got no issue. They haven't got into any trouble, nigga.
right.
This is not smart for you. Like you gotta let that shit go, bro. Because at this point, nigga, you keep playing around. Adam Silver not fucking with you like that, bro. You keep
Hell no, bro.
making
You
it look
still,
stupid. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You still black. Let's keep it shit
yeah,
all in a stack, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like YP said, Adam Silver is not playing with you. You are a
yeah.
black man. I think sometimes you keep forgetting that, and niggas be thinking because they got shoes out and you know what I'm saying, niggas wanting dreads and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying that that they could do any motherfucking thing. And niggas, you can't do anything. And time has shown and shown again, bro, that you're going to get fined. And this time they hit his ass with a $75,000 fine, but no suspension. Okay, after seemingly doing a finger gun gesture during a game on Thursday night, according to a press release from the NBA, Morant was fined for making an inappropriate gesture on the playing court for the second time this week. It's like you did this twice in 1 week, adding that he was previously warned by the league of office that his gesture could be interpreted in a negative light. The first interaction caused the league to issue a warning after both Morant and Golden State's Buddy Hield had made the gesture at one another during Tuesday night's game, like YP had already said. This is not Ja's first time finding himself in hot water with the league, though. As previously reported, the Grizzlies superstar was suspended twice in 2023. The first time, Ja was banned for 8 games for displaying a firearm on a live stream at a Denver area nightclub. The other was a 25-game ban. Come on, bro, 25-game ban after he posed with a firearm in a car in another live stream. So Buddy just at this point can't get right. Like I'm telling you, bro, that's why I'm getting it. And you already know, YP, we got to jump to these comments, man, and see what the people are saying too. You know,
not even
go ahead.
that. Nigga lost 50 million because he didn't get to play them games, so he didn't get his supermax. So he lost like 70 million just off
You
his
know what I'm saying?
contract.
Just for being dumb. Somebody said I was courtside last night at the game. Multiple people did it. At this point, he's just a target. Um, this young lady said he want to be a YN so bad.
Hmm.
Uh, wow. The white boy on the Warriors did a gun hand gesture last night, and nobody talking about it. And YP should be talking about it because that's his team, that's squad.
I mean,
No offense, YP, but
I'm gonna let you read the comments and then I'll comment.
you did. And then somebody said YN still come from two parent households. Hold on, man. I don't know why it's not letting the nigga scroll, man. They don't ever do that. Let me see. Okay, there we go. I don't want to see all of that. Somebody said, but hockey players can full blown fight and brawl on ice. Got it. I mean, nigga, they can fight on ice, but doing a gun gesture is much different, especially when you look, especially whenever you play for Memphis. Okay, like Memphis, first of all, don't even be playing. You know what I'm saying? One thing, when a Memphis nigga do some shit like that, he needs to be fined. Okay, in the NBA, because one thing I know about Memphis niggas, they stand on business. Hit the like button, nigga, if you're from Memphis. Shout out to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, if a Memphis nigga do that, niggas is going to be concerned. Like, just come on, bro. But anyway, somebody said his real name's Clarence, and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. Why millionaire athletes want to be street? LOL. I don't know, man, but let me see. We'll probably read. We'll read this one. LOL. He clearly don't care. NBA rules too sensitive for me. This harassment at this point, he can't do a damn thing. If I was him, I would do it 2 more times, then stop. Because of his past, he will always be a target. Sometimes you got to realize you can't do what the other players get away with. Draymond crying to the refs about and he said maybe that's his alter ego on the court. I have one when I play Uno. That nigga dumb as hell. But anyway, getting back to, let me see that comment where a guy said, wow, the white boy on the Warriors did a gun hand gesture last night and nobody talking about it. And shout out to this individual because he's not white. But anyway, what do you think about that, bro?
I mean, we gotta take it to context, bro. Like what Ja history is, bro. So like, and they really not. They shooting a gun gesture, but I mean, it's 3 fingers. But I guess you can say that's a gun gesture. But to be honest, that nigga Ja is out of pocket because he can't be doing this, bro. Like, he don't have that type of leeway where he can do that. I mean, he's not the only. He's not the one. Y'all saying he targeted, but he made himself a target because if he wasn't playing with guns outside of the arena for real, he wouldn't even have this. This wouldn't even be a conversation. And the fact that after the game, he basically told Adam Silver in his interview like he don't really care at this point no more. He's just gonna be a villain. So he need to watch. They gave him that $75,000 fine, but because the playoffs is coming and they're trying to, they don't want to kick him out of the playoffs. But I do know if you keep dancing and smiling in front of Adam Silver, like playing in his face in the fucking worldwide, like he weak and shit, that nigga is gonna make an example out of you, bro. So you better keep that shit. Like, he being like, we all know Adam Silver, he for the players, like he ride with y'all, but one thing for sure is he not gonna be made to look like no fool or like he weak. And that's what Ja did at the end of that game in that interview. So he need to get on his P's and Q's. He needed to, I told this nigga 2 years ago, get a PR team, bro. Like, I don't want to see y'all niggas in the comments coming for Ja like, he getting picked on, it's targeting. No, nigga, he made himself a target because he never took accountability for 2 years ago. Like, nigga, you are a NBA basketball player. You need to get that. What do you not understand? You are a basketball player, bro. All this
Right.
other shit, you are not. Now I know that Top came home. I knew you was gonna go crazy. I want to blame this on Top, but I can't blame it on Top because
Nah, I can't
nigga,
blame it on time.
you need to get your shit together. Even Top would tell you like, nigga, stop. Play your game, brother. Stop. I
Like,
got the
bro.
streets. Let me handle it, bro.
Yeah,
Top ain't even
yeah.
in the streets like that right now. He on house arrest. Like, nigga, chill. Let that nigga be, bro. Just hoop, bro.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. So I don't know, man. Ja, I think it was just kind of the heat of the moment. I'm gonna give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how, because I'm talking to a hooper.
Yeah,
You know, YP. You know, we know you didn't hoop all your life,
yeah.
so you know what I'm saying. Especially after you didn't hit that three. That's one of your signatures. I know for sure because you popped it on me. You know what I'm saying? Innumerable times. Pause. But you know, after you've hit that three, you know it. You know, niggas be kind of like, nigga, fuck you, bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
fuck it. Yeah, nigga, what's happening? Nigga, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, I didn't heard these things he didn't, YP had said to me. You know what I'm saying? In dead ass. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's the heat of the moment, and you never know what a nigga might say, especially whenever he hitting one of them ones on your ass. So, um, would you give him that benefit of the doubt, or do you say I would have gave him the benefit of the doubt had that been last year or around the time that was happening the first time, and then now you kind of like ain't no more leeways, bro. Like, we can't like. What do you say to that? Like, maybe he didn't mean to do it, but it was just kind of like it was done to him. The heat of the moment, boom. Like, what do you think? What do you say to that?
I would have gave him the benefit of doubt in the Warriors game because Buddy Hield did it first, so he was just
Okay,
basically low key like self defense shooting back at him.
right.
But this time, like then after that game, he got a warning, and then you get the warning, and then the next game you come out here and do that shit again. So now
Okay,
ain't no
okay.
leeway because nigga, you know what you're doing.
Right,
Like
right,
you,
right,
as soon
right.
as he got in the game, it was like he did that shit immediately. So it's like, nigga, you don't give a fuck, bro. He told us he
Right,
don't care. So
that's
Adam
right.
Silver shouldn't care about your career at this point because you keep playing with that nigga, bro.
All right,
You,
fair enough.
you
Fair
last
enough.
I know you about to say move on, but
Oh,
last thing like you can't be making white people look bad. Like if that's your boss, or you know what I'm saying? Even
yeah.
though should nobody have no boss, but you can't make
Yeah,
white people look bad,
it's
bro.
not, you can say that, YB, and then at the end of the day, guys, the NBA is a business.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And niggas getting on there doing gun gestures and things like that does not look good for the business. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And your owner, I don't know, the owner of Memphis, he might be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
He
He might be
he
one of them cool niggas. You know what I'm saying?
he with the shit, but he only doing that shit because he rock with Ja. But
Yeah. Let me see that owner, man. I want to just pull him up. He's probably cool with that type of shit. Does he look like one of them niggas? Look, he
he
has
kind of
black friends. Okay, like you like
yeah.
this nigga's. He look like one of them niggas that's cool. I don't think he gives a fuck. I got to keep it all the way real. He does not look like the type of owner that really cares. You know what I mean? He's not going to be looking into that, but I'm pretty sure at this point now he's probably fed up with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't look good for the NBA. You know what I mean? Because niggas is actually taking shit like that, and they taking shit like that serious. So I'm gonna YP on this one. Um, he didn't get a suspension, so at least he could be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, pay the 75,000, which is a hefty amount of money, but he didn't get suspended, so but he should be at least happy with that. Goddamn it. Moving on. Soulja Boy and Blueface is still a thing with these two niggas, bro. And the reason why it's a thing now is because Blueface has to drop a bag on Soulja Boy's girlfriend, Jacqueline Martinez, after Blueface failed to respond to a defamation lawsuit filed by the woman who accused the rapper of spreading damaging false claims about her on social media. And I don't know if you guys, remember, but Blueface had made a series of tweets in December 2023 at Soulja Boy, and in the tweets, he ended up saying that basically he slept with Soulja Boy's baby mama, which is Jacqueline, the day before their baby shower, in the year prior. And so, Soulja Boy was at the damn baby shower. So he said, "I hit Soulja Boy baby mama the day before her baby shower, and he paid for it. Like he paid for the shower, blah blah blah." And then he said, "Till Soulja get a DNA test, that's my child, little bro. I'm the daddy now." And he said that he going on and said some other things, but anyway, Soulja Boy's baby mama denied those claims, and she went initially seeking 10 million, in damages, but she only got $100,000 out of this deal, which is still a lot of damn money. And you already know, man, Soulja Boy had to sit up there and troll the situation like he always does. But 123 million. Soulja Boy set up that man, got out there, and he said, "Send that money, boy. You balling. You got it right." So I don't know, man, if Blueface is gonna say anything to this, but what do you think about this, YP? This shit, just the fact these two niggas are still it's still a situation with these two niggas is just wild.
I mean, to quote the rapper Top, beef ain't never squashed, it just died for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
You did.
But Soulja Boy the first rapper to let somebody slide on his baby mama and he get paid for it. I mean, Soulja Boy the first.
He is.
In this instance, he the first rapper. So
you gotta give it to him.
But nah, I mean,
give it to him.
That shit just gonna be up, bro. So I mean, I think when Blueface get out, they should just do that boxing match. They should just do that fight.
Yeah,
for real.
I can agree to that. I can agree to that because I mean, Soulja Boy has said some things about Blueface's child, and Soulja Boy has went pretty far, bro, in this whole situation. And I think that what a lot of niggas be forgetting is that Blueface is really like that.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of niggas be forgetting that Soulja Boy is tapped in as well. So they both tapped in, and it can really get crazy. Right now, no blood has been shed. Nobody has done any fighting. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. It's just been internet shit.
Yeah.
Right? But if you recall, Blueface did, call Soulja Boy out to meet him at somewhere. I forgot where it was. And Soulja Boy said that he was going to show up. It was confirmed. Like they was going to show up there, and they set this up. And that Blueface was going to pretty much be there, show up by himself. He showed up, went live. Soulja Boy never showed up. So they have scheduled a meetup, but nothing ever came about it. At this point, it's about to be some money lost in this situation, but there's been no street shit. I'm just hoping that it doesn't get down to some street shit. That's all I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they keep this shit like for entertainment, and they box it out or something like that. But I'm just really, really hoping that it doesn't go down to any street shit, real shit, bro. Like, cause I'm telling you, bro, like with their egos, it could go either way. Cause both of them niggas is reckless. Like they both don't mind going live at any time. You know what I'm saying what the fuck they want to say. Like you already know how Blueface is, bro. He don't give a fuck. So it's just like, and then whenever he gets home, he's gonna be, he gonna be on bullshit because he's been gone this whole time. So I don't know, man. What do you think about this shit, bro? Like, do you think it'll go that far?
Nah, I hope it'll go that far. I just think when Blueface get out, just to they both got grievances. They both need to box it out. And then they both can make money off of it. So just set up that fight. And just because Blueface was already doing this boxing thing too. So
okay, so Who gonna win that fight, man?
I'm rocking with. I'm not gonna hold you. I seen Blueface from the shoulders, like pause, like his videos of him throwing, and he was sparring with Floyd. You know,
Facts.
whether or not he was, he wasn't getting no hits, but the fact that Floyd even took the time to spar with him in the ring, that kind of
Yeah. Yeah, he was doing a lot of rushing. I seen that
Yeah.
shit. He did a lot of rushing, Floyd, but he really wasn't getting that enough. But what I will say is, I agree with you. I do think that if they were to sit up there and fight, Blueface is definitely, in my opinion, taking that dub. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I really do. I agree with that one. That nigga Blueface is like that, man.
Yeah, and then the betting, a lot of niggas want to see Soulja Boy get his ass whooped too.
Facts.
So like, they need to set that shit up. There's money to be made. Hey,
It's some money.
Who I need to type in with? Put me in touch with. I set that shit up, bro. Cause it's money to be made on that shit, bro. A lot of niggas want to see Soulja Boy get his ass whooped because he do be going off the rail, bro.
They do, and I ain't gonna lie. I love Soulja. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want anything to happen to Soulja like on no street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit you could get away with on the internet. Excuse me, but on some street shit, nigga, you gonna have to stand up. You gonna have to stand on some shit, and niggas, it's some real niggas, man, behind these keyboards and shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I just hope that it don't go on no street shit because that's how much I love Soulja. You know what I mean? And Blueface as well, man. I got love for the both of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like, entertainers and things like that I like. Right? These two niggas, I like them, especially Soulja. Like, we grew up on Soulja. Like as far as like, he was one of them niggas, bro. Like one of them young niggas that was around our age that popped. You know what I'm saying? So we grew up on Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't like no big super ass fans, but come on, man. At some point, niggas wanted Bapes. Let's keep it a stat. You know what I'm saying? He made the culture want Bapes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he was one of the reasons, bro, why niggas was wearing man.
Yeah, I had got some of them beta names just because of that song.
Man, bro, he was one of them niggas, bro. I swear to God, bro. If I sit here long enough on it, I'll get to talking about a lot of shit that he actually inspired. But I'm not gonna get into all of that. What's them pants, bro? Evisu, you remember that shit?
Oh,
yeah. He was one of the niggas that was like kind of put that shit in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like it was just a lot of shit that Soulja inspired. But so I want the best for the both of these guys, and I just hope that when Blueface get out, he just kind of like pay the bitch her money, whatever the case might be, and then just going on about his business. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, Soulja needs to find another way to get on, or to keep his shit going. And he's already made it. He has nothing else to prove. I just think that Soulja Boy just be sometimes going too far. Shout out to Soulja, bro. And then you out there in that motherfucking LA, and you got a store out there on Melrose. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, bro. If they really want to see about you, bro, they'll come see about that. You know what I mean? Like them niggas is very serious. That's why I just really hope it don't get on the street shit, and I hope that it's really just all for entertainment. That's the only reason why I'm saying this. Hope that it stays just entertainment and it don't go too far. But gotta move the hell on, man. Trapboy Freddy says Yella Beezy sold everything to pay for his bond and lawyers. That's what he said. He said, "Dang, we had to sell everything to get him out and to pay for lawyers." I don't know, like there's ways that you can say this.
Like,
what do you mean, YP?
Is that your friend? Cause
like, are you upset about this, or
like, why is you put that boy the way that nigga put that out? It's like they not friends. Like nigga, what? You supposed to keep that shit.
Look, you can say it like this, YP. Look, dang, we had to sell everything to get him out, and to pay for lawyers. Like shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like damn. Or dang, we had to sell everything to get him out and pay. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I wish I knew the post so that I could put it together. But
in translation, like damn, bro, basically said that nigga ain't had no money, man. So we had to get some money for him. But like,
let me say something. $750,000 is a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. $750,000. That's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, it just make me think like, nigga, you made millions off of that. That's on me, baby song. What was you doing with your money? Like, what was you doing with your shit?
Right on.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You weren't keeping it up too well. I'm not in nobody's pockets, but that you was at that time when that song was out, nigga. You was out there and you made money off of that bit. So I guess you keep your money.
Hey,
You too smart with your shit.
Hey, that shit had, man, when that's what was it called? That's on me, baby.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, bro, that shit had I remember the summer that shit came out.
Right.
Everybody was saying that's on me, baby. That nigga had everybody saying that shit for real, bro.
Yeah.
The kids was on that.
Then he had put the remix out and put all the heavy hitters on there, Jeezy, Boosie, T.I. and shit.
Yeah, shout out to Yella Beezy, bro. That was a dope banger. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That shit had, that had Texas for show going crazy. Yeah, that shit went in. Ain't gonna count.
That nigga said, "Give me that bond money now. That's on me, baby."
Dallas wasn't playing about that. Yeah, that's on me, baby. You go ahead and give me that. Okay. They actually wanted $1 million, didn't they? Or $2 million?
Yeah, we don't care now. You got your grandma come on there and shed them crocodile tears. All right, we still want 750. That's on me, baby.
Shout out to grandma, man, because she came in there and did what needed to be done, and she was sharp while doing it. I will tell you that. Okay.
Yeah.
She was sharp while doing that, bro.
Yeah, her designer and shit. I'm like, I would have been the judge and be like, what you, girl, you in here designer talking about lower the bond.
What did you have on? Some Gucci?
Yeah, some expensive. I know it was so. That wasn't no Kato's or no fucking no goddamn none of that. What them old ladies shop at? It wasn't none of that.
Nah. She came in there looking expensive.
Yeah, she came in looking like it was a black card that bought that bit.
You did.
She in her expensive clothes talking about can we down the bond? I would have been like, what? You gonna
take them Gucci. You take them Gucci ass red bottom heels off, we might be able to, Grandma.
Yeah. Go ahead and slide the red bottom something to me under the gavel. And then I might do something. And that's on me, baby.
Okay, because you got $750 on right now.
Talking about lower the bond.
with $750,000 on in tire.
Yeah. The fuck, girl, get naked in here. Pause.
Yeah. But nah, man, shout out to grandma. Shout out to Yella Beezy, Trapboy Freddy. I'm wishing, the best of this situation. Hopefully he come out on top of this situation. You know what I'm saying? We don't wish death. Yeah. We don't wish death or motherfucking me jail on nobody. You dig? And the alleged gunman, because I wasn't even going to talk about this, but we'll make it very quick. Let me see. We'll pull them up real quick. My 3 killer. Okay, that's it.
That video is crazy.
Man, I ain't gonna cap to you. I ain't never talked about this shit on here. I ain't gonna cap to you. Boom. So this guy right here, at first it was coming out that he was gonna be doing some snitching. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what niggas was saying at first. They was just like, man, he gonna be snitching. You know what I'm saying? And blah blah blah. Basically, he about to sit up there, man, and testify against Yella Beezy and all that type of shit, right? That's what they were saying. But in a leaked phone call, he ended up saying that he ain't the one that's gonna be telling about nothing. You know what I mean? He said he wasn't telling on nothing. Okay, and that's on him. He said he ain't telling shit, nigga. In fact, he said the person that's gonna be telling is the guy to the left. Okay, he said that's the one that's gonna be set up there telling and things like that. First and foremost, RP Mo3. But they were saying that the guy to the left, it was his baby mama that Mo3 was knocking down. You know what I'm saying? So he was knocking his baby mama down. And so he was the jealous baby daddy that basically lined Mo3 up to get killed, right? And so, because he didn't want nobody fucking on his bitch at this point. You know what I'm saying? And you got some tender dick ass niggas. You know what I'm saying, me? So he was on some tender dick shit, allegedly. I'm not too sure, you dig what I'm saying, me?
Yeah.
But allegedly he was on some tender dick nigga ass shit. And so he lined Mo3 to get killed, and it was all for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So of course so here's my thing. If this nigga is jealous, okay, and it's about a bitch, right? And then he get caught up, right, on some shit. Now, what make you think he ain't gonna sit up there and snitch to get back to this bitch? you ain't gonna say, bro, like, come on, bro, like, think about it, bro, like, he's tender dick over the bitch, like, it's this pussy that he's trying to get to, that he's trying to set up that man and make right so he can get back to this ass that he's been, this is baby mama pussy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, this is home pussy.
Yeah.
But you can't compete with no millionaire, nigga, to get that pussy. You know what I mean? So anyway, he's gone behind this pussy. You know what I mean? So with that being said, what would make you think he wouldn't snitch? You know what I'm saying? To get back to this bitch. Think about it, nigga. The bitch got his mind gone.
Yeah.
Am I right? What be like? Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, he out of the. Hey, I don't put shit past no tender nigga.
Yeah, what make you think he ain't gonna snitch if he doing this to get if he's doing this because you getting at his bitch or because you fucking with his bitch? Nigga, hell yeah, I will not only kill or have you killed, but if I get caught for allowing you to get killed and something like that, nigga, I'm willing to sit up there and snitch to get back to this bitch. Why? Because nigga, I love my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get back to this coochie and my kids.
Yeah.
She has the good coochie and my kids. Like nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you talking about? So yeah, nigga, it was nothing for him to sit up there, nigga, and do some damn snitching. Of course. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who paid him, but whoever paid him was dumb as hell. Cause it's like, bro, this nigga's about to sit up there, nigga, and snitch on you to get back to this pussy.
Yeah, you know, the nigga who paid is the nigga who got out on bond. That's
allegedly.
That's why that nigga in there. But
allegedly.
Allegedly. But the video is just wild because just imagine you driving on the highway and you see a nigga speed running with a Drake in his hand, bro. That's just like, what?
You know what, bro? What should have this is just my opinion. I don't know if something happened to the car. The car stopped. You know what I'm saying? Due to mechanical problems.
They shot out the tires.
Shit, nigga. Listen, man. If I'm Mo3, I would have kept going, fam.
Dead ass.
You know what I'm saying? I would have kept going. That shit, bro, I would have never stopped. You don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Your ass keep going. Now, if they start sitting up there shooting, you know what I mean? It makes it harder if goddamn it, you still traveling, you dig, and this person is sitting up there shooting. They're trying to shoot you. They're trying to get a good spot to do what they're doing. But if you know Dallas, you know that, nigga, the police department really is not too far away from where Mo3 is going. In fact, he's going in the direction of the police department. You know what I'm saying? That's right down the street, nigga, from fucking Fuel City. You know what I'm saying? So he's headed in the direction of Fuel City if you know Dallas. You know what I mean? So with that being said, nigga, if they don't get the thumping that bitch before then, nigga, you can do something crazy within this traffic. You know what I mean? When your life is online, nigga, you gotta do, nigga, anybody, nigga, I'm about to do something, nigga, to sit up there, nigga, cause I'll be done wreck this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. So I just think that if he could have kept going, because like we've seen, or we've been in cars where, nigga, the tires went out, boom. But then we've also seen videos and this and that and the third where cars, nigga, they tire beating went out, goddamn it, they still going, right? Yeah. So especially whenever you trying to get away from laws, but so nigga, they be still going. So in my opinion, I feel like bro could have kept going. You know what I'm saying, me? And something like that. Before he stopped, he almost hit it was like a fucking box truck, if I'm not mistaken. He almost hit a box truck. They kind of swerved over. and they kept going. I know they was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Then they just kept going with their life, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't think bro should have stopped. That's just my only thing. I think that he would still be here right now because one thing about Mo3, he's one of them type of niggas that was just kind of like he was a crafty nigga. Like in the heat of the moment type of nigga, I think he would have set up there, man, and did something to, get up out of that. You know what I'm saying? And then got on the live and then talked about what the niggas was trying to do, whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't go down like that.
Yeah.
But
Allegedly, nigga said,
allegedly.
allegedly they said he used to keep the gun in a box, and that's why he went over there to the right side to get the gun. But allegedly, they said that bitch took the gun the night before.
Yeah, and then you got niggas talking about how if they could get to it in his car, because his some people that his friends or something like that said that he had a gun in the car, and it's in there a certain way, and if he could get into that car right now, he could find the gun right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. But it's a certain way that you get to it. My thing is that nigga, we talking about the fucking police, man. We talking about a fucking murder, bro.
Yeah.
They already searched that car. Ain't no motherfucking gun in there. Okay. I don't know what type of magical gun that could be in that bitch, but I just don't believe that there's a gun in there. Okay. If there is in there, my apologies. You dig what I'm saying? In my opinion, I don't believe that there's a gun in there. And in fact, I think that bro was actually trying to make it seem as though to them that he had a gun. And you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Let me play like I got a gun type shit, boom. And then, but then when he seen the nigga get out and start coming, he was like, ah, shit. And then he panicked and then went on about his business. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. You can look at this shit in so many different ways. But what I will say is RIP to Mo3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything in the dark will come to the light. That's what I will say. You know what I'm saying, me? But I don't know, man. Wishing the best for the both of them, man. We don't wish death on nobody, and I don't wish jail on nobody. So I'm really hoping that, everything gets figured out, man, in this situation, man. For sure. Oh yeah, let me also say this too. Because this is what we were initially talking about. Nigga, I'll sit up there and say I'm broke too. The hell you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Me, because it's like, first of all, you're gonna have to fight this case. You know what I'm saying? So to be spending $2 million right now off the rip, you know what I'm saying, is stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's what I will say. To spend $2 million, hell no. So to sit up there, man, and because you gotta pay these lawyers and shit, bro. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Depending on how serious this case is, it could be a whole mistake, because they saying that Yella Beezy didn't have anything to do with this whole thing. But before I get off of this topic, what do you think, bro? Do you think that Yella Beezy had anything to do with this, or do you think that they mistake? It was like they mistake that he had something to do with it, and they'll soon find out that he had anything to do with it.
Man, man, that's a tricky question because Mo3, he, even though Mo lost his life, he wasn't no saint. He did some shit towards Yella Beezy shit. So like, I can't just say that he did it, but that's a tricky question, bro. Because that at one point all of them niggas was friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know how it be when you elevating somebody shining, and it be the closest people to you that really just be mad and hating on you. So
Shit.
I can't say he did it, and I can't say he didn't. They got a history.
Real shit. Okay, that's fair enough. You guys get in the comment section. Y'all let me know, what do y'all think about this whole situation? Do y'all think that Yella Beezy is going broke, Trapboy going broke? I don't believe neither one of these niggas is going broke. I know that Trapboy Freddy is a hustling ass nigga. He gonna get to it, and I know that Yella Beezy got some money around this motherfucker. They both gonna get to it. That's just what I do think. Shout out to all of the rappers, man. You know what I mean? One thing I love is Dallas culture. You dig? And you know what I'm saying? It's just a very unfortunate situation, but hoping for the best in all of the, with all the guys involved, man. Let me see real quick. Let's move on. Boom. Loose Cannon, and this is my last topic too. Loose Cannon reveals that he and Brick are cellmates in Los Angeles, man. And if you don't know, now you know. But that shit crazy though, bro. Uh, for them to be cellmates is wild.
Ain't they? Don't they got some issues?
I don't know, bro. Like, cause they were both on No Jumper together. Like, they were doing an interview. It was an interview done. They were just kind of sitting at the round table, and Loose was on one side, Brick was on the other side, and Brick had a gun on him. But you're not supposed to have a gun on you at No Jumper. They supposed to sit up there and take that shit up before you even get up in there, like security, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on with security that day, but Brick had a gun on him in the interview, and it was like you could see it. You know what I'm saying? At certain times, he makes certain movements, and you could see the gun.
Yeah.
And then at one point, people set up there, man, and they had a photo of where, like, they kind of took a screenshot of where Loose was kind of looking at the gun that Brick had on him. I don't know if they just, you know how AI is and shit like that, but so I don't know, man. Allegedly they're in the same cell though right now when they have this full blown RICO going on. Now, to say that is wild, because why would the feds put y'all niggas in the same cell and there's a RICO going on?
Yeah.
That would be dumb, because y'all could both sit up there and be like, all right, man, so if they ask about this and that, nigga, I ain't saying nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Or the only time they do some shit like that is if somebody is telling something, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I don't know, that's just kind of weird though.
Man, maybe that nigga Adam in here talking. I would put it past him. You know, he over here talking about No Jumper going broke. Yeah, No Jumper is broke, but Adam ain't.
Adam got some money, nigga, for that porn here you talking about.
He had money. No Jumper gone, but he not. He stay with the money. The niggas that he employed is broke, but not him. Like, that's that shit, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for niggas like that.
Yeah, but to answer the question, I wouldn't put it past it that somebody telling though. I'm pretty sure it's Adam though.
You think so, bro?
I mean, I'm not one of them people that be like Vlad and Adam is the feds and shit when niggas come on these podcasts and incriminate themselves, but they be getting asked certain questions. But when it comes to if the feds come to Adam, be like, yeah, we're gonna put you in this RICO with them if you don't tell us some shit we need to know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna start telling what they need to know.
Oh yeah, man. You know he's a square, so yeah, that's why you cannot say too much to a square, because you know what I'm saying. One thing that square's gonna do is do square shit, and they're gonna do what squares do. And you know it's not a bad thing to be a square, but I'm saying, like, one thing about a square, bro, to like a regular individual, a law-abiding citizen, is all a square is just a law-abiding citizen. You know, I'm a square at this point. I'm a law-abiding citizen. But I'm not about to do no snitching now. You know what I'm saying, me? But this nigga is a square is going to snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't sit up there and discuss street shit with squares. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that ain't tapped in. You know what I mean? That's damn near like something that you supposed to learn up on day one of this shit. You know what I'm saying, me? But you know, so hopefully they didn't do no communicating with him on that. But I do think that in certain podcasts and certain things, they certain shit shouldn't have been said, or whatever the case might be. Sometimes, so, but there was some motherfuckers would go live even off the platform and incriminate themselves in certain ways, because motherfucker be talking about shit that they should have been talking about, and things like that. Like Loose, like hold on, let me put the camera on him. At one interview, he had sat up there, bro, and talked about how Big U had called him like 30 minutes before Nipsey died, talking about Nipsey died. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Whack 100 brought Loose to No Jumper to do the interview and asked him about the situation. And Loose basically sat up there and told him that, nigga, yeah, like, he called me 30 minutes before Nipsey died and told me that Nipsey died. So I called Nip and Nipsey answered the phone. You know what I'm saying? And they like, well, did you ever mention the that what Big U had said? And he was like, nah. What do you mean, no? You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, he talking about because sometimes man they be up and down with shit, and you know what I'm saying, me whoop de woo. So, but nigga, if I fuck with you, and a nigga sit up there and tell me that you just died, you know what I mean, and then I talk to you, and your ass is alive, I'm gonna tell you, not even so much that bro said that you died. I'm just gonna let you know that niggas is sitting up here talking about how you done died, you done got shot, and here you is answering the damn phone. He might be like, "Who told you that you got shot?" It's on the internet, bro. Like it's or it's just being said. Like you know what I'm saying? Or if I fuck with you and this nigga, and I know y'all, the nigga you told me that. You know what I'm saying? And then if he would have said that, I feel like shit probably would have went different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That it could have possibly went different because he would have been like, something ain't right. And then this nigga over here on some weird shit. Like, okay, nigga, I'm finna up the blick type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. Like, or, you know what I mean? Like, just whatever, man. So, anyway, or he probably was finna shake the scene. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the fuck up out of here type shit, you know? Yeah. But for him to reveal, it was just certain, all I'm getting at is it was certain shit that was revealed on there that shouldn't have been revealed. And then the next thing you know, here, Big Rico came. And they're scooping up loose motherfucking me, Brick, you know what I mean, and Big U and shit like that. So, but anyway, man.
Yeah, Big U cooked. I just see shit. He cooked. He been cooked for a while. They just ain't get his ass yet. Pause. But
why you say he cooked, bro?
That nigga cooked, bro. He been doing weird ass shit like he still be thinking he think niggas gotta check in with the movies and niggas are trying to shoot movies. Like, bro, you like, come on, man. You fucking 50 some years old. You still doing this shit? Like,
nah, for real. Now, if that shit is true, like extorting niggas, that'd be fucked up, bro.
I just seen a video. He was talking about. You niggas come out here on this hood and neighborhood want to shoot movies and rims. You gotta check in, or we gonna check your shit. Like, nigga, you're damn near 60, bro. Stop. But he's cooked. He's cooked, just from what I heard allegedly. But to the Adam part, like, what's the nigga name? Brick Baby. Like, you know, you used to go on these the No Jumper and used to yeah, bro used to go on the New Jumper and be Adam 22 bodyguard whenever they had guests. When, you know, basically Adam would be asking them dumb, incriminating questions or them dumb ass questions, and then the guest be like, "Nigga, what you on?" And then Brick would be like, "Nah, you ain't touching him," type shit. Like, but then you in the feds now, you locked up. What is that nigga doing for you?
Right.
Like, that was you basically, you know what I'm saying?
He
was protecting him, but on some weird ass shit, just because that nigga was paying you. But who is he protecting you? That nigga probably telling your business, man.
Exactly. That's true.
He only use you so he can get what he can get. Like, that shit crazy, bro. That's why I never really tapped into that nigga Brick, because he used to say some off the wall ass shit, and then he low key be telling shit like. I know niggas in streets, you supposed to stick to the streets, but like, nigga, you can still be on your street shit. Then you ain't gotta come on this podcast and start telling them.
I agree that you shouldn't be sitting up there, and I think that here's what I think about Brick. I think Brick is a real nigga, real street nigga, but I think that he just shouldn't have said certain things online. You know what I'm saying? To win live, saying certain things. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas would sit up there and provoke him to do it. They'll be on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would put them on speaker, you know what I'm saying? And so Brick will be sitting up there like mid podcast, like, you know what I mean? Like yelling at niggas that's on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, bro, if you don't get back to the shit, like, but I think Brick started to become bigger and more known. And I think he kept focusing on like doing what he needed to do within the streets, and they probably caught up with him. You know what I'm saying? Me, because I remember he was even going at the dude that had an issue with what's the Julio Fulio, the
Yeah,
rapper that Young and Ace. Yeah, he was sitting up there taunting Young and Ace and stuff like that, like doing that. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of shit, bro. And even then, Young and Ace never did say anything on the internet. Like he never responded on the internet ever. You know what I'm saying? But Brick would be sitting up there responding to Young and Ace on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like letting them know like what he'll do or what or where he won't pull up and you know what I'm saying, what's you know what I'm saying, woo to woo and putting it on the dead homies. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, bro. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we can trick ourselves out of the streets. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And it could be a situation of that, but you know, I don't wish jail on none of these niggas. And hopefully everything works out with Brick Baby Man and he, you know, he get out. Hopefully there ain't no telling and it ain't none of that because what it's looking like is just looking kind of crazy. Even Big U's situation is looking kind of crazy because it's like murder involved where he basically killed his artist and he was basically at the scene, you know what I'm saying, of the murder and you know what I mean. It's like it's a lot going on with this whole situation. And then but then you got people saying then Luce was basically his right hand man, so saying that they're saying that Luce then you know done some things, you know what I'm saying, um, or
why? Why is the
Big U.
nigga name Loose though? That's a
Is that his
wild
name? Make sure that's his
Loose.
name.
Like that's
Yeah,
a
Loose
wild
Cannon.
name. Oh, Loose Cannon.
Loose
Okay, it
Cannon.
makes sense. Loose,
Yeah, like he a
yeah.
loose cannon. Okay, I got you.
I thought it was
Yeah,
just loose. I'm like, damn, why this nigga name loose?
it says that sales bug. That sales bugged. I bet, and they just yapping in there. What?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they trying to have them tell on themselves, talk about everything while they room bug.
They probably sitting in the food with a bug in the plate on the
Oh
tray.
god, got a bug in one of the pillows. Nigga, here you that bit. Uh, he said the cell being monitored and recorded for quality assurance. He said that cell definitely tapped him hard up. That nigga better not say shit in there, boy. Oh God, they got that cell wired. Do you think it's wired?
If it's just them two in that bit, then I ain't go. I would put nothing past them, nigga.
Because like if there's a whole Rico, like and y'all put these two niggas in the same cell, uh, y'all they should not be in communication with each other.
They
These
not,
niggas,
especially with a
bro,
Rico.
look, these niggas not only are in the same cell together, but they're literally sharing phone calls together. Let's tap in.
This
Let me
call
know.
will
Can
be
you hear this?
recorded and subject
Yeah,
to
I can hear it.
monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this, you may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up with the wife? How you doing?
Oh my God, it's so good to finally hear your voice. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where are
You
you?
won't believe. I'm in LA. You won't believe. Um, who's my celly?
Who?
Brick baby.
What?
Yeah, this shit crazy.
That is insane. Was that like pre planned? Like, what the heck?
Brick baby.
Oh my gosh. So, Brick Baby is your cellmate?
I'll be my celly.
No. That is
Yeah.
wild.
He was like, thank you for the t-shirts and everything like that, and um,
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this, you may
Not
begin
only that, but your
speaking now.
cell is recorded.
Hello?
yeah, what's
Oh
up
my
with the
bad.
wife? How you doing?
Oh my.
Me
Oh,
and
yeah.
posted, he was like, you so real for that, and then wipe the for it.
Well, I definitely, I would hope, they would do the same, and if the table was turned,
Now hit
So I
that like
definitely,
button.
if I had the outsource to be able to help his wife while going through this, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I already sent her first payment last week from the sales we made last week, and she was so happy. But I'm happy that he heard about it. That's good. I'm gonna keep pushing so that we can keep making some money. That way, it gives a little more ease, even at least for these phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't cheap.
No, Brick, hold on. I
Hmm.
want to talk to you. What up, sis?
Hey, Brick, how you doing?
Thank you for everything you doing. I heard you keeping the name strong, keeping everybody's name
Listen,
strong.
I'm trying, I'm doing whatever I can with the power that I have.
Me
Oh, yeah.
mostly he was like, you, yes, yes. We all
Mm-hmm.
appreciate.
That's what's
Uh,
up. How you holding up?
oh man, we cooling, we cooling. My boy here now, so we
Yo,
getting
is
down to the
that crazy? You guys are soulmates? What?
that
How in the
was
world did
I,
that
look,
happen?
when I figured out the jail, I'm like, bro, finna come. I'm like, soon as he come, I'm about to bring him because you gotta come here. So I'm like, yeah, he about to come right here with us.
That's crazy. So you
Yeah,
helped set
man.
that up?
Yeah, well, as soon as he came in, shit, you already know. It ain't no other way he gonna go. And we can't be talking in front of all these people. So I was just like, come on, you already
Man,
know.
that's what's up. Okay.
Everything good out there with the baby and stuff.
He's here. He's teething. So I'm going through that
Yeah,
phase right now where he's a little
Hey, this sound
fussy.
like
yeah.
I
Oh
know,
God, I'm gonna leave him alone.
My
But
God.
I know she ain't black. She gotta be Mexican or something. I ain't heard no blackness on that phone.
mm-hmm. My whole thing is why is the phone call recorded? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but on Apple phones now, everybody can record now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
It'll let you know too, though.
oh, it do.
I thought it do.
Oh, that's probably all. That's probably why I kept saying it so many times. Because I know that if you're on a jail call, the jail will have that lady that come in there and say that all calls are being monitored, or you have 5 minutes left, and all of that shit. But it kept saying it like calls are being monitored, or she said something about recording, and yeah. So I guess that was the Apple lady or whatever. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
man, these niggas
Them
is in the same cell though.
them niggas can't be that dumb to think that this shit just. Hey, they put us in the same cell, bro. We finna cool out up in here.
Oh
Nah,
man, oh
nigga,
god,
it's a setup, bro. Like you
that shit.
gotta think, bro. They probably said, "Let's put them in the same cell." And
Oh
then we
gosh.
go wooty woo in there, let them get cool, relax,
Hey,
and
if they
get
send Big U in there, I know something. I know something.
that. Yeah,
Like,
like come on,
goddamn.
man.
I get the
Yeah,
saying it would be. But yeah, man, it's what we got, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Uh, I don't know what's gonna happen to that shit, but
they was speaking in code. Did you hear that? Diddy when that nigga was speaking in code the other day, told that nigga, "Hey, make sure you throw them pizza boxes in the trash."
hell no.
He talking to he was talking to his Christian, and they was on the phone. And he was speaking in
Mm.
Jericho, and he was telling them, make sure you throw them pizza boxes in the trash. And then Christian was like, I, and then Diddy was like, did you hear from Jay? And they talking about Jay Z, and he was like, nah, I ain't heard. He ain't said nothing. And then he said, oh, I'm gonna reach out because yeah, he should have been hit out. Because if he's not, it's finna go no other way. But yeah, he was basically speaking in Jericho the whole time he was
Oh,
on the phone.
yeah, that shit crazy. Hey man, shit. When you behind them
Niggas,
walls and you gotta speak a certain way, I ain't gonna cap.
niggas said, hey, make sure you put pizza boxes in the trash. Get them
Oh
out.
God, get that shit out of here. Hey, real quick. She's getting a damn tattoo. She just got on here. Christian Rock shows off her Yahweh. Oh, boy, I thought she was finna get her face tatted with Blueface on that motherfucker again. Hell.
Yahweh.
I'm glad that she did that song too. Hey, that was huge. That Yahweh song. But because a lot of people don't know about Yahweh, man. Well, they be trying to hide their name. You know what I'm saying, me? But I'll make a video on that at another time. I'm not gonna get all the way into that. But yeah, anyway, this is all I have right now, man. You got anything you want to talk about on this bitch? Why people, folks? We let these people go.
Man, I just got one thing for y'all. I was telling my brethren the other day, you feel me? If it's brown, take it down. If it's white, it ain't right. You feel me?
You did. Already.
But nah, I ain't got that else, bro.
You did. Hey man, we out this motherfucker, man. If it ain't nothing else, man, we done pretty much talked about every motherfucking thing, man, that there is to talk about right now. So yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Out.